All right, so I wanted to do a word problem with you guys because I know you have several of these and they are a bit tricky. So I wanted to walk through one with you. This is number 13, which you have to do. So you're welcome to follow along with me or watch it and then try it on your own. But since this is a word problem, I'm going to write cubes over to the side and cross off as I go. So I've already read this once. I'm going to read it a second time now. And this time I'm going to circle the numbers and units as I go. So Jerry has 50 sports trading cards. Of those cards, 1/5 of them are baseball cards. 1/10 of them are football cards, and the rest are basketball cards. So I circled my numbers and my units. Now I'm going to underline my question. How many more basketball cards than baseball cards does Jerry have? Underline my question. Now I'm going to go box in my keywords. I'm going to read it one more time to figure out where my keywords are. Jerry has 50 sports trading cards. Of those cards, 1/5 of them are baseball cards, 1/10 of them are football cards, and the rest are basketball cards. I'm thinking rest is a clue for something I need to do. How many more? Oh, I definitely know that's a keyword. Basketball cards than baseball cards does Jerry have? All right, now it's time to evaluate. So here's what I know. I know that Jerry has 50 trading cards. I know that of those trading cards, some are baseball, some are football, some are basketball. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to write B for baseball. I'm going to write F for football, and I'm going to write BSKT for basketball. All right, so here's some of the information I know. I know that 1/5 of the cards are baseball. So I'm going to just put a 1/5 over by baseball because you know I like to write my notes. 1/10 of them are football. So I'm going to write 1/10 over by my F. And then the rest are basketball, but I don't know yet how many that is. So I need to figure out what 1/5 equals, what 1/10 equals, and what the rest are. Because let me go back to my question. I'm trying to figure out how many more basketball cards there are than baseball cards. So in order to do that, I need to figure out how many of each card there is. So I know there are 50 cards total. So baseball is 1/5 of those cards. So let me think. Here's my B. 1/5 of 50 would equal 50 divided by the denominator, which is 5, or 50 split into 5 different groups. Well, that is 10. So I know that he has 10 baseball cards because 10 is 1/5 of 50. Now let me see about the football. Well, for football, he has 1/10 of 50 cards that are football cards, which would be 50 split into 10 groups. Well, 50 divided by 10 equals 5. So 1/10 of 50 would equal 5. All right, so now I know how many baseball cards he has and how many football cards he has. The rest of his cards are basketball cards. So how can I figure that out? Well, 10 are baseball, 5 are football, so 15 cards are baseball and football. The rest of his cards are basketball. So if I know he has 50 cards altogether, I'm going to take away those baseball and football cards, the 15, and I end up with 35. So then I know he has 35 basketball cards. Do I stop there? No. Go back to the question. It says, how many more basketball cards than baseball cards does Jerry have? So now I'm going to look at basketball versus baseball. So he has 35 basketball. He has 10 baseball. How many more basketball than baseball? That tells me I'm going to subtract. When I subtract, I end up with 25 more basketball cards. And because this problem had so many steps, I'm going to make sure my answer is very nice and clear. All right. Keep up the good work, guys.